I've gone to Shanghai Disneyland many times on this channel, but one thing I haven't talked about much is, how do you get to Shanghai Disneyland? Well, this is one way, taking the metro. There is a metro station at Shanghai Disneyland, but this metro station is not at Shanghai Disneyland. It's near my home. From this station, I need to go toward Longyang Road. Go all the way here to Luoshan Road and change to line 11. It's pretty early in the morning, only about 7:15. And I'm doing that because I'm trying to get there pretty early so we can have a fair number of rides. Do what, I know a Disney food blog, they call this rope drop. So arriving so early that just when the park opens itself, although I think I won't quite get there in time for that because it does take over an hour to get to Disneyland from here to Shanghai Disneyland. And it opens at 8:30 today. So I think I'll get close, but I won't quite be there. Right now I'm on an underground train, but it's going to come out to the surface very soon and be an elevated train for most of the journey. So I'll show you that in just a bit. Oh look, we're still underground, but the way above us is open. We're no longer in a deep subterranean tunnel. And look, we're going up, up, up and away. Up, we're up above the road. Other side looks a bit better. Let's look over here. And yeah, the rest of this journey on line 16 will be above ground. I've got 9 stations to travel here. I started here at Lingang Avenue. I must go through Shuyuan, Huinandong, Huinan, Wild Animal Park, Xinchang, East Hangtou, Hesha Hangcheng, East Jiupu, to finally reach Luoshan Lu. And here we are pulling into an intermediate above ground station, Huinan East. And now we're leaving this station. Gonna briefly go back underground for about 1 station. Deeper, deeper, and soon it'll be dark. Here it is, it's dark. Now pulling into an underground station. A little hard to see thanks to the reflections, but we are in an underground station now. Of course, how you're going to get to Shanghai Disneyland will vary some depending on where in Shanghai you're starting. In a bit, we're going to change to line 11, which is what everyone needs to take to get to Disneyland. So then you'll see some things that you might be familiar with even if you come in from a different direction. Most people coming into line 11 from line 16 are actually probably coming from the other way, since Longyang Road Station is actually fairly close to the central city, whereas I'm coming from outside the city. So I'll show you that station in just a bit, where we're going to change Luoshan Road. This is it, Luoshan Road. And the way to line 11 is pretty simple. Just down this escalator. And here's the platform for line 11. This train terminates at Disney Resort Station, and line 11 is the only line that goes there at all. So if you're coming here on the Metro, you'll need to take this line. Oh, here it comes. This train is going to Disney Resort Station. Hello, train. Up close and personal. Better actually get on now, huh? And here I am on the train, and we're about to leave Washan Road Station and go on our way to Disneyland. Most passengers on the Metro going to Disneyland will ride this length of the line, because unless you are getting on at one of the other stations that is between here and there, none of which are interchange stations, so most people tend to come through this track here. We've already passed the last station before Disney Resort, and off in the distance you can just barely see the castle. And somewhat more in the foreground is the Toy Story Hotel, one of the two options to stay in a Disney branded and owned hotel. Oh, yeah, but now we're about to go underground again. There's the castle, but a little hard to see through all that fencing. Here we are, Disney Resort Station. Here we are at concourse level on our way out the fare gates. You can see they've decorated the station to look kind of magical, though I would argue not quite as magical as the one in Hong Kong, which is designed to look kind of like the entrance to a park itself. And here we are, leaving the metro station and starting to enter the areas in front of Hong Kong Disneyland and near of Shanghai Disneyland. I got my train of thought off from talking about Hong Kong Disneyland a moment ago. Also getting close to Disney Town. It's a pretty short walk from the metro station to get to the entrance to Shanghai Disneyland. And there it is behind me, the station. And yes, I'm wearing a hat because I burn easily and it's a sunny day. This is the way to the entrance to the park. As you can see from this sign, the parking lot is over this way, whereas the metro station's behind me. It's actually a longer walk to get to the parking lot, so in some ways public transportation is more convenient. But we have gone over there toward the parking lot before if we wanted to get a ride share back instead, something like Uber. And here I am inside Shanghai Disneyland. But the topic for this video is how to get to Shanghai Disneyland on the Metro. So that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more about my life in China, feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.